This is Amy Hall with Keller Williams Platinum Realty, and it is time for our weekly market update. As I always say, it's an overview of real estate activity in LaFleur County for the last 7 days. So new listings, there were 16, so that is good activity. In the 0 to 100, there was a ton. There were 9 new listings. In the 1 to 200, there were 5, none in the 2 to 300, 2 in the 3 to 400, none in the 4 to 500, and none in the 500 and up. So the majority of the activity was in 200 and under, which is a very good price point to sell something in our market. Pending, meaning the buyer and seller have agreed to the terms of the transaction and they're working on all their stuff to get that closed. There were 9 that went pending. In the 0 to 100, there were 3. In the 1 to 200, there was 1. In the 2 to 300, also 1. 3 to 400, there were 3, none in the 4 to 500, and there was 1 in the 500 and up. Sold, meaning it's closed, and the buyer got the property and the seller got their money, and hopefully everybody went on their merry way with the transaction. So there were 8 that did close. 0 to 100, there were 2. 1 to 200, there were 3. None in the 2 to 300, there was 1 in the 3 to 400, none in the 4 to 500, and there was 1 in the 500 and up. So pretty good activity, pretty balanced. 16 new listings, 9 went pending, 8 sold, so that was almost a wash there. So last week we had more listings than went pending and closed, so we're kind of seeing some movement there. So I do want to talk about when you're selling your property, as somebody a seller of course wants the most you can get. I encourage you to have your realtor, and if you don't have a realtor, I would love to be your realtor, really do a deep dive on what has happened with similar properties in the last 365 days from when you're listing it. That is how an appraiser will look at it for residential property and land, commercial, that can go back a little bit more. But we really need to have your property well priced. That doesn't mean discount it. That doesn't mean go crazy. That means well priced based on the data, because the market is the test of what you can get. So have your realtor look at the active listings similar to yours, meaning what's on the market right now, pending, meaning what's gone under contract similar to yours, and then what has closed in the last 365 days, and have them do a really good analysis of what that looks like for your property. The best opportunity to get your property sold is for it to be well marketed and well priced. If I can help you with any of that, I would love to. This is Amy Hall, your local real estate professional with Keller Williams Platinum Realty. Have a great day.